What did you just say?
You have a son. Felicia has given birth to your child.
What is she talking about?
Felicia, what is she talking about?
I realize that this is a shock, but the simple truth is, Felicia has returned from France with your child.
They're going to be here any second.
I'm still not sure about this.
Look, it's working so far. It's working perfectly well.
If you're talking about Taylor, how she showed up outside of our office earlier.
You slipped into confrontation mode without missing a beat.
Nick, it wasn't really difficult considering how I feel about this plan of yours.
Well, this is what we have to do. We have to.
Eric, listen to me. I know that you want to get your company back, but this is not the way.
This is the way, I promise you.
What, with deception and dishonesty? Doesn't this family know that even with the best intentions, lies and deceit always seem to backfire?
This is what I have to do. It's the only option I have left.
Convincing Stephanie that you see me for who I really am.
Yes, as the same opportunistic harlot that you've always been.
Eric!
But you know I don't feel that way about you.
I just want to hear it coming out of your mouth.
Brooke, until Stephanie signs an ironclad document giving me this company back, we're gonna have to go through with this thing. And once she does, I will give you your due for going through with this for me, I promise. But until she does, you have to go along with me. You cannot back out. You can't do that to me.
Things still look a little tense over there.
You mean from earlier when you overheard them?
Well, Eric's always been Brooke's biggest defender, and now look at him.
It's like he can't even stand to be in the same room as her. Which I wonder is my mother had in mind.
Yeah, when she put him in that cramped little office together.
Mm-hmm.
Too much closeness is...
It's starting to wear on them. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. It's showtime.
Knock, knock.
Oh, hey, Jackie. I was just down the hall visiting a sick friend, and I thought I'd stop in, see how things went.
My talk with Felicia.
Yes, I mean, she was terribly upset earlier. Did you have any luck?
You're wondering if...
Yes. I'm wondering if she is still enamored with Nicky, or if there's something else.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, but this is crazy. It's also impossible.
Because of the chemo? Why are you leaving, Nick?
Because I don't trust anything about you, and Bridget and I made a pact to stay away from you, and that's what I'm gonna do.
I don't think you want to walk out on your own child.
Why do you keep saying this?
Calm down, Nick. It's the truth. There's a baby boy over in the guest house. Now you walk over there right now and you see him for yourself.
Mother.
It's his child.
No, Mother.
We do not have a kid together. Felicia, will you please look your mother in the eye and tell her that we do not share a child?
Looks like you already started.
Yes, I have a wedding to get to in Genoa City. I wanted to review these designs before I left.
These are your latest designs.
Yeah, I want to take a look at all these before I have to go. I think it's important that we all see this stuff now that we're working under the same roof.
Some in much more comfortable offices than others.
I think it's imperative that we're all on the same page.
Well, what about Mother? She should be here.
All in good time. I want your input first. Come on, let's get started. Go ahead, sit down. So I think it's fairly obvious what I'm going for.
Understated sophistication.
It's restrained elegance.
Yes, and accommodating Forrester's newest fashion foray, a nod to women's intelligence.
So you're really trying to make this work?
Yes, I am. I'm not pretending this is where I would go if I were in charge of the company, but I won't pretend that this idea is without merits either.
You're awfully quiet, Brooke.
Don't you like Eric's designs?
A little too modest for my taste.
Meaning you think Dad's caving into Mother?
Your words, Thorne, not mine.
Actually, I think it's pretty much what we all suspected.
Felicia is still in love with Nicky.
Well, I don't know if I would put it quite that way.
Well, how did Felicia put it?
Well, I mean, you know your son. He's a very hard man to get over.
And Felicia isn't over him.
No, I don't think entirely. I wouldn't exactly say she's pining away for him either, though.
But she hasn't put him behind her either.
I just think that Nick is... Look, he was there for her during a very difficult time, and I think she's always going to care about him.
Still, she's been gone almost a year. I mean, one would think. To be gone all this time and then come back out of the blue and still be enamored with Nicky, I just think the whole thing is just a little bit odd.
Well, if it's not what I'm thinking, then what else could it be?
Really, Mother? How can you lie to Nick this way? What's the matter with you?
Don't even go there,
Me?
Felicia.
You? You're the one who's lost it. Nick's baby? Honestly, where do you come up with these things?
I can understand that you're frightened, and I understand why.
For God's sake, Stephanie, leave her alone. Look what you're doing to her.
No, Nick, it's okay. I can handle her. I think you should go.
He's not leaving until you're completely honest with him.
I have been.
No. She's doing this to protect your marriage, to protect Bridget, because she doesn't want to complicate your lives. There's a little baby boy over in that guest house that deserves to know his father, and the father is standing right here. He deserves to know that child, no matter what the circumstances.
Why is she saying this? What possible
Oh,
reason?
Nick, do the math. You were intimate with her a year ago. A child conceived then would be what?
4 months old.
Exactly. It's your son. Yours and Felicia's.
Is what she's saying true? Is she telling the truth? How do you do that? How do you leave for an entire year and have my kid? You don't tell me? You don't think I have a right to know?
Did you want to know?
That I have a son? Yeah. That would be something I would want to know.
You think Eric's designs are too modest for your taste?
You know me. I like pushing the envelope.
And Dad's latest designs don't do that?
Not in my opinion, no.
But you're not a designer, are you?
I don't need to be a designer to know that you're compromising your vision.
Look, I don't see it that way, Brooke.
How do you see it, Eric?
Look, there are two different factions functioning in this company right now.
We all know whose fault that is.
And I don't want our customers to be confused by the disparity, the difference between these two visions.
So you're going to waste your talent coming up with designs that fit somebody else's concept
Look,
of
I
this
don't
company.
see anything wrong with returning to Forrester's roots. The roots of dignity and elegance.
No, I don't either, if that's what you were doing here, Eric. But it's not. We all know this is about Stephanie and her hang-up with sex. But in this industry, sex sells. And for her to equate sexy, slinky gowns with moral debauchery, that's ridiculous. And I can't believe that you all bought into that. Especially you, Eric.
Well, I am at a loss.
What else could this be about?
I agree. Nicky is a hard man to get over, but still, Felicia's timing.
Well, she's not here to cause trouble for Nick and me, if that's what you're thinking.
Felicia assured you of that?
Yes. She said she respects our marriage and what Nick and I have together, and she wished us both well. All three of us, actually.
You have every right to be angry with me. Maybe I didn't handle it the best way. Nick, maybe you'll hate me for the rest of my life.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
I don't understand the
I
chemotherapy.
never expected it. I never let myself believe, Nick, and then when I found out that I was pregnant,
But why wouldn't you tell me? Why?
I had reasons. They don't matter now that you know.
Bridget. God, she's been through so much.
I know. I get it, okay? I don't want to be a burden for you guys. I don't want to mess up your life with Bridget, and that's exactly why I'm going back to France tonight.
Wait a minute. Back to France. So you're telling me you're taking my son?
It's for the best.
Felicia.
No, Mother. Listen to me. I know I came back here to try to pick up with Nick where we left off, but that was before I knew that he was married to Bridget, before I knew she was pregnant with his baby. That's why I didn't want you to know that I had a child. I didn't want her to say anything, and I'm really sorry she did because... Let's just forget it happened. Please. You know, I'm gonna go pick up my son. I'm so sorry, Nick. Goodbye. Renee, we're leaving.
But I thought...
No, I know plans have changed. We're on the first plane out tonight.
Felicia.
Nick, please. You have a life here with Bridget. I have a life with my son.
Felicia. Is that my boy?
It's okay.
I haven't bought into anything, Brooke.
These designs aren't you, Eric. They're safe.
Oh, and safe isn't sexy, is it?
Not on the runway.
No, well, what about the bedroom? Brooke, what's sexy to you in the bedroom?
What?
No, I'd really like to know because it's obviously not me, not after this celebration of chastity we call our marriage.
Oh my God, Eric.
Oh, wait a minute, excuse me, am I embarrassing you?
I think you're embarrassing both of us.
What, by acknowledging I made the mistake of my life getting re-involved with you?
Oh, now you're calling me a mistake.
Oh, you've been called lots worse.
By Stephanie, who's hardly objective.
Well, how objective would you be if somebody came in and seduced your husband and your sons and ruined her life.
Stop. Okay, that's enough. I can't believe you're even talking about this right now. Let's just wait for another time, and right now we'll concentrate on work, okay?
Well, so we should just hang around here while you take more pot shots at my designs? No, thank you.
Dad,
No,
hey,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you and the others had to hear this. I'm just mortified, all right, at my naivete over the years, and no more. Never again.
I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I think my father may be washing his hands of Brooke for good.
Well, I doubted it at first myself, but if I hadn't seen and heard what I just did, give me your phone.
Calling Mother.
Stephanie, hi, it's Taylor. When you get this message, you might want to come up to Forrester right away. There is something going on here, something you have waited years to see. Eric, I think he's finally turning his back on Brooke.
Can I hold him? Got a strong grip. Is he healthy? I mean,
Not to worry, Nick. He's perfect.
look at his eyes. I think he's got my eyes.
Hear that, my little man? Got your daddy's eyes.
I'm your old man. I'm right here.
He's smiling at you.
So this is what it feels like, huh? Just to look right in the face of an angel.